Hi. The time's 12:51 a.m. It's Wednesday, March 27th. And this is the introduction. This is the introduction for a collection of conversations that I recorded, and we're gonna take it as an experiment, alright? So you, the listener, and anybody hearing this recording, whether you're watching it on Facebook or you're watching it from someone, a shared link, or if it gets uploaded on YouTube. I don't think I'll upload it on YouTube, but see, I'm not trying to keep it separate from the YouTube stuff, but the YouTube stuff that I was doing, I'm trying to keep it the YouTube stuff that I was doing. I'm trying to keep it clean. I'm trying to keep it clean for gaming, because it's for gaming, and it's a little bit complicated to keep it clean because when you play online, people have their languages and stuff and the way they speak, and so then it kind of it starts borderline, based on the people that they talk and the way they interact with everything. Right. So for the YouTube stuff, the only reason why I'm doing these recordings is because when all this started happening and I started seeing the way it was going, I already kind of I went ahead and I went ahead to see what was because I already know this game. I already know this game. I know this game, and that person. See, that person is who I'm saying that he is. Alright, and if he's not, and I offend anybody, leave a comment and clear your name. But other than that, I stand by what I'm saying. So this is a review. All these recordings are a review. Alright, so that's all I'm saying. It's a review. It's a review of a time of my life, which involves YouTube and Warhawk. And if you were part of it, because you were just there, then I'm reviewing it. So if I talk about you, don't take it personal. It's a review about the video game, and I'm not trying to make anybody look bad, because I'm not. Like I said, if Berta, she didn't get played, and see, if anything, because based on what Berta told me, she was into him, alright. So if anything, if he's just playing around with her, then he's gonna put pressure on him to make sure that he doesn't just pretty much just they didn't just play with her, think with her emotions, and just kind of alright. And at the same time, the person is doing this because he's trying to get attention. Alright, the person is trying to get attention, and I know you're thinking oh, I'm trying to get attention too. And of course, yes, obviously, obviously, if not, I wouldn't be doing the YouTube stuff, so it's obvious, alright. So I'm gonna benefit him the attention that he wants, alright. And all this is part of it, because if you go into my channel, sometimes for the YouTube channel for Play-Doh, sometimes I'll make videos private, but just because I'm trying to do a rotation. And if you go to Twitch Play-Doh, you'll find game servers, from Dominic's 2-1 to 2. Because I used to play with him too. I used to play with him even when he was playing with Moonstar, and we used to play, because he was aware of the situation, because like I say, the guy reads IP IDs, and he knew that he was getting involved. Right? So the guy tries to act like he didn't know anything, but he's lying. See, I don't like calling people liars that I don't know. See, but he called me a liar in conversation and text, right? And I honestly try not to, right? So, like I said, the guy wants to pretend like he didn't know. That's not the truth, right? He knew he was getting involved when he started, because I know Berta, and she told him what was up, and if it came down to it, she assured him that if anything, the one that was gonna get played was gonna be me, because I know the way she is, all right, and you know, the whole purpose of all of that, okay, was his final attempt was that I was supposed to feel so ashamed and embarrassed and whack that he pretty much he fucked my wife, see, and that I wouldn't continue. See, that I wouldn't continue with it, but I'm gonna continue with it. And the whole purpose of these conversations are because, I'm about to become homeless again. Like, technically, I've been homeless since 2000. Technically, I've been homeless since 2015. All right, so I've just been crashing with her. I've been crashing with her, and back and forth. And I'm about to become homeless again because, like I said, I lost my job because they were being done, and they were requesting pretty much. They were getting upset because I didn't want to buy a car, and they take it as when you're working in a company and you don't want to buy a car, they take it as there's something wrong with you because everybody who doesn't want to have a car, all right. So they start thinking like, oh, maybe he doesn't, maybe this and maybe that, all right. And the bottom line is at the end they started putting pressure on me to buy a car, and I don't want to be working for a car. I don't want to be working because I have to make payments for a car, because in my opinion the car should be free, all right. And people are gonna be like, oh, this guy's fucking like out of his mind, but no, see, work is needed, work is needed, and people need to get to work. So if the government would just start like pretty much getting involved with everything and pretty much regulating everything, which for the rich people, they're okay with not regulating it. And the thing is that the lower class people, the working class people, think that there's a middle class, but there's no middle class. The middle class are the kids and the rich kids, all right. So there's no middle class, right? And the middle class is a class within the class. So it's like it's the same thing, a world within the world, right? There's no middle class. There's only upper class and working class, right? All the working class, if you're working, you're working class, all right? I don't care what you think. Sorry if I offend you. Like, I'm not trying to offend you. Like, I'm not trying to offend anybody here, all right? But I'm saying, like, if you're working, you're working class, right? Like, I mean, like, even if you're balling and you have this and you have your house and this and whatever, you're still working class. It's the truth, all right? And don't take it the wrong way, but it's the truth, right? And they try to convince people that that they're upper class, but they're not, all right? But it's cool if they want to believe in it. Like I said, I don't know the specifics of that, but I'm just saying that's my opinion, all right? So like I said, the purpose of everything, the final attempt was that I was supposed to feel so whack that I would give up on that and I wouldn't upload no more, and pretty much I would kind of like hide away and let that go, and that's what he's counting on. See, but at the same time, like, I'm gonna promote him, right? So this is part of it, right? So I'm promoting Dominic's 2122. I'm promoting Moonstar 238855. I'm promoting Desi Godfather, Super Ghost, Snake Eyes 22, Geo, or that to be or G028E 2002, or Geo on YouTube. Anybody that's on my channel, I'm promoting them. Alright? So anybody that's on my channel, I'm promoting them. Alright? And they gave me permission to promote them, and see, that's what I'm saying. So if I accidentally, like I say, all these conversations that I'm uploading on Facebook, I don't befriend anybody from Warhawk, and then they befriend me under false identities, and I'm not aware of it because, like I said, I don't look into that right now. See, like, I don't certain stuff only matters at the time that it matters, and after that, it doesn't matter no more. I don't know if people understand what that means. All right, and the only person that I befriended from Warhawk was a person called Laboriqua, and that's because I was trying to get into the Borg clan, and it didn't happen for for all the reasons that that I was telling you, and pretty much Berta, she blocked me from that clan, like completely. Like at the end I couldn't even like join their server because they changed the password, because pretty much, well, she's dating one of their guys, and obviously, you know see, there's the thing, it's funny, player haters, they tend to say, oh, you're a player hater because you're just hating because I fucked your girl or whatever. But as soon as it's on the other hand, they want to go and hide. They want to go and hide and be like, oh, it's not okay for you to be in the server because that's his girl, and it's funny, all right? But does it matter? Because I'm promoting him. I'm promoting Dominic's 2122. I'm promoting Mozart 23 88 55. All right, and like I'm being for real, all right? Like this is not bullshit. Like, see, they're thinking that I was gonna back off of that. I was gonna back off of YouTube. So I'm all this introduction is pretty much letting you guys know that if I don't show up on YouTube or I don't come back to any of the platforms, it's because pretty much I ended up being homeless, and whatever time I'm not there, it's because either I'm still struggling to stabilize my situation, or whatever, I don't know, maybe down the path, then something comes up, and I do something else instead. But if that would be the case, no matter what, I would stop by and upload something, letting everybody know that pretty much my life got stabilized to to a decent condition where if I'm not on YouTube, it's because I'm over that already, or whatever, or I'm on something else, and I'm doing another hobby or another project. And so yeah, that's what this is about. Like pretty much it's just kind of like letting you guys know that. See, because I know that a lot of the people that were playing the game, they were aware of the situation, and I know they were talking about it. Like I said, I wouldn't see, the situation between me and Berta wasn't about love. It might have been like that when we started, because it's always like that for everybody. I don't care if you're a tough guy, and you know who I'm talking to. Okay, I don't care if you're a tough guy. You think you're hardcore, but if you need sex, it's because you have a weakness like everybody else. All right, so I don't care how tough you think you are. At the mercy of sex, you bow down to one knee. So yeah, that's pretty much what this is an introduction for all the conversations. And once again, I'm stating it for the recording, and for anybody that oversees it, this is an experiment. It's an experiment based on true stories, and all these recordings are for review purposes of the game and many different things at the same time. It's going to be an experiment, right? And the type of experiment is going to be classified right now, right? And I'm hoping that this gets like attention, because anybody that reviews these tapes, it's gonna see that I'm not just like, pretty much I'm not just making up stuff, alright? Like I'm not just making up stuff, And that's it. That's an introduction. This is the introduction of the whole purpose of these tapes. It's just to let everybody know that if I didn't continue to upload them or anything, it's because pretty much, like I said, is the situation the way it ended. I wasn't able to stabilize, my living condition, my apartment. So it's a situation where pretty much I could like, continue uploading that, well, pretty much I need to find a new family now, because, that's already kind of like done. So I just gotta move on, and like I said, so for right now, like that's gonna be kind of like, I guess, my next goal. So meanwhile, while I'm like struggling to find a place to come back to YouTube, or to pretty much to have a job and whatever. I'm also gonna dedicate myself to like kind of like forcing myself to find somebody because, like I said, I like being alone. Like I like being alone. Like it's for real. Like I'm not gonna say that I've been alone my whole life because that's not true, right? That's not. But if people give me the chance to be alone, I usually take it. Like I usually take it. But like so that's the thing. Like kind of like this. See, but if that's the case, and I find somebody else, I'll introduce them. I'll introduce her to the channel and anybody. I'll introduce her, and whoever that person is gonna be the new moon star. The new moon star, and if the Dominic's 2122, if he tries the same thing, then it's okay because I'll just make another moon star, and if he wants to keep going after what I'm done with, then then I guess he wants to be my Eskimo brother, and like I said, like it's gonna continue. Okay? It's gonna continue. The moon star account, I'm gonna make it for somebody else. All right, I'm gonna find another partner, and I'm gonna give it to her, and I'm gonna promote it for her, and I'm gonna introduce her to you guys and to anybody that followed me from Warhawk, that considers me a friend, even though you guys don't know me. See, I consider people from the game that I don't know, that I didn't have any issues. I consider you guys friends, right? Because we have a common interest, and when people have a common interest, there's there's an opportunity for a friendship right there. Just that, based on the way that every individual is raised, they act a certain way, and one of the main issues that I have with a lot of people is that I try to be nice. Like I try to be nice to them. Like I try to be nice to people, and I guess because of the way that I look, they think that I'm being sarcastic or that I'm just being I'm just trying to insult them, kind of like saying they're stupid or something. And a lot of people get upset with me, and I don't know if it's because they think I'm being sarcastic or because kind of like they're so used to people being messed up to them that they don't know how to recognize when somebody is just being nice to them without expecting anything. See, like me being nice to you, I'm not expecting you, I'm not expecting you to love me or be like, oh yeah, because you're so nice to me. Then no, like it's just me being nice to you, and that's an issue that I see that happens a lot. That happens a lot at work, like, and that's an issue where I have, like I know that pretty much a lot of people struggle to separate the work relationship and whatever. See, and I understand that, like I understand that there really is no time to have a relationship and work, and it's the truth, right? Like if you're working a full-time job, it's really hard to have a relationship. So what a lot of people do is that they try to fill it in on the go, and when you do that, you're limited to what's around. And if you're working at a company and the numbers are off balance, then some females and some males, they're gonna get double play, and that's expected because everybody has a different rank, based on looks and based on whatever qualities that people find attractive in another person or whatever qualities they need in a person. So like I say, like I understand all that. Like I'm not. See, Bertona trying to make it seem like I was upset. I don't know why she always she always kept trying to get me jealous. Like she always kept trying to look for reasons to get me jealous. And I don't know if she was doing it because she wanted to get me jealous or she was doing it because she was testing. She was testing what she can get away with, like to my face, like up front, and pretty much the only issue that happened between us right now, like, is that she started getting in my way for the stuff that I was doing, and see, it was a hobby. Like it was a hobby because I had nothing to do. Because like I said in the conversations, like I think take 7 or 8. that for a long time we tried looking for jobs like opposite schedule so that we didn't have to like get a babysitter and pretty much so we could always be parenting our son, and see, for the type of job that I look for. Usually, it's not available for day shift, and you know, for the type of job that we're doing, usually it's like it overlaps to the schedule that I work, and that makes it really complicated. And it was I don't think it's a good idea. It wasn't a good idea for us to work together, so we really didn't like try. At the end, before she moved out, like I asked her to help me find a job, and she didn't want to. So I guess that's why I'm saying that. I guess that's why I know that she has stuff going on at work. A couple of times she tried to get me to go over there, and for whatever dumb reasons, and I know why they do it because she wants the guys to think that I get jealous and that I go check up on her, but I really didn't. Like I really didn't check up on her at all. Like I really didn't go out of my way to check up on her. The only thing that whenever she would make it too obvious, and because she would make it too obvious, and I told her that anytime she would make it too obvious, it was her way of telling me that she needed me to intervene, or pretty much, kind of like she was telling me that she was out of control and she needed help. And that's it. Like that's what I'm saying. So like, and once again, anybody in these conversations. These conversations are for review purposes only. If the story doesn't apply to you, clear your name, leave a comment, and there's no need for hate. All right, because this is not about hate. Like I said, I'm not against Dominic's 2122 and Mozart 238855, or according to what she said, Joseph Adams and Berta Carmona, but I'm gonna give her her maiden name because she's not married to me no more. So Berta Avila, right? I'm promoting them because, like I said, it's not a situation about hate, and as much as she tried to make it seem like it wasn't. All right, that's what I'm saying. Like it wasn't. Like the only thing that she did, she made things complicated for me because, like I said, the entire time that she was playing with that person, I would go into the server, I would play board, and he knew I was in there, but because pretty much he had to play the part, he would be like whatever, but I would pay attention to him because, like I said, I was paying attention to the players, and he wouldn't bother because I would get him sometimes, and then he would leave, and all that, like kind of like it bothers his ego because I seen that a lot of the Warhawk players, like a lot of the Warhawk players that mod, is because their egos get like their ego, it bothers them, and even though it's in game, it bothers them. So then what happens is that they start thinking, oh, that guy's cheating, so then they start cheating too. All right, so then they become cheaters too, and they cheat to combat the cheaters, and then it's cheaters versus cheaters, and almost everybody's cheating. Like for real, it's like I'm pretty sure that at least like 50% of the players in Warhawk were modders or cheaters, and I knew that, but like I said, it would make the game interesting because other than that, I would have been killing everybody in the game. I would have been dominating the game, and I know it, and they know it too. That's why they would get mad at me. That's why they would hate, because they would see. They knew that I was playing a fair game. They knew that I wasn't using mods, and on top of that, they knew that I wasn't using the motion option on the controller, and that makes it easier on the game. And see all that, like, and I was trying to be cool with them, like I was with all the board people. Like I wasn't trying to socialize with them because, like I said, I like being like solo. So I was just trying to have some fun with some what I thought was cool people, and I still think they're cool people even though all the situation that happened. Like I said, I don't know them, but based on the conversations that they will have online, they will make the game interesting and fun, you know, like I said, I thought they were cool people, and maybe I was wrong, but you know, I thought a lot of people in that game were like cool players, but like I said, maybe I had the whole thing misunderstood, and kind of like maybe, you know, maybe I was the one that didn't belong in that, and that's, I don't know, but yeah, so there's an introduction for the videos. I'm gonna try and make it interesting, and you know, put in like at least put a picture on there or something, and right, and so like this introduction is out of order. This introduction is recorded after the last tape, which I think is like 12 or 13. I think it might be 12. I think this might be recording 13, but I'm gonna place it as the first one because it's gonna be the introduction, right? And so yeah, like one last time, just going over it. Like if you guys don't see me on YouTube or on Facebook uploading or anything like that, anybody that follows the channel, just because like I said, technically I've been homeless since 2015, right? And since I was crashing, I was crashing with her because technically we were still married and stuff, you know, and stuff, yeah, and stuff, yeah, like, like I mean, it doesn't sound petty, but you know, like I was in it first, dude, and I know you know who I'm talking to, right? I was in it first, Berta told me that you're a baller and that you make bank. See, but I don't play with money. I don't play with money, bro. Right? Like I said, I'm about to be homeless, and I'm 33 years old, and for the time that I've been, this is the first time. This is the first time. This is the first time that my situation gets that bad, that pretty much I'm gonna have zero money and zero anything. And like I said, I was married with her for 13 years, bro. So like I said, this is to pressure you to make sure that you didn't just play with her. And if you got a game the way you got, then top that, all right, top that, all right. That's a challenge for you. If you were just playing with her, I'm putting you in your place, bro, and I'm challenging you. All right, that I don't have any money, bro. Like I don't have any money saved up. I play without money. All right, that's what you call a player. All right. So I'm putting that challenge on you, bro. Right? Top 13 years. All right. And I want you to top it. You think I was being sarcastic when I told you that I was moving out of your way? I was moving out of your way for you to play with her because I wasn't ever in your way. All right. So if you were playing with her, this recording is for you to hear it. All right. For you to hear it and for you to get mad, for you to get bothered that I'm calling you out. That if you just play with her, that's lame, bro. Because I was playing without money, right? And you're trying to make me feel whack, but that's just because you have a different understanding of the way things work, right? And that's the end of the conversation. This is an introduction, and Dominic's 2122 or Joe or Joey. Don't take it the wrong way, bro. I got nothing but love for you. After all, you are my Eskimo brother. You've been where I've been, so we have something in common. 1:22 a.m.